Good morning, children. Today we are going to continue with chapter 10, organs of government. Today's topics which we are planning to discuss is qualification of membership of Lok Sabha, qualifications for membership of Rajya Sabha, and the speaker of Lok Sabha, as well as another small topic, casting vote. I hope you remember the previous topics which we discussed. First we were discussing about the organs of government. Which were the organs of government? The executive, legislature and judiciary. And we have discussed the functions of all the three in detail, and we have revised that topics in the previous class. Now, second point which we discussed about the legislature, the type of legislature. The Indian Parliament consists of the President, Vice President, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Our legislature is of two types, that is unicameral legislature and bicameral legislature. Unicameral means the legislature is having one house, it is called a unicameral legislature, whereas legislature having two houses, it is called a bicameral. Bi means two. In India, we have two houses in the central level, that is at the central level we are having two houses bicameral, that is upper house of the legislature called Rajya Sabha and lower house called the Lok Sabha. Similarly, in some states we are having bicameral legislature, that is the bicameral legislature of the state is called the Legislative Assembly and another one is called the Legislature Council. Some of the states like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, etc. are following bicameral legislature. And we have discussed one more topic, that is legislature of the central level at the Parliament, Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is the lower house of the Parliament, as we have discussed. It is having a capacity of the members will be 545 members of Lok Sabha. Out of the 545 members, 2 members are selected by the President of India from the Anglo-Indian community. President is part of Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha, but President will address the two meetings of Parliament, that is joint session of the Parliament, the first meeting of the Parliament and the joint session of the Parliament. Besides these two occasions, the President will not come to the Parliament to attend any of the functions. The President can summon both the houses of the Parliament, can withhold the proceedings of both the houses of the Parliament and even dissolve the Parliament. The bill, that is the bill which has passed through 3 readings of the houses of the Parliament, will become an act only after the President signs it. And we have seen that Lok Sabha is not a permanent house, it is having a period of 5 years, whereas Rajya Sabha is the permanent house, that we will discuss today. Lok Sabha is not a permanent house, but Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. How Rajya Sabha is permanent and all we will discuss today. Okay, shall we go to today's discussion? Yes, today we will start with the first topic, page number 74, heading 2, qualifications for membership of Lok Sabha. Here in the first section I will discuss what are the required criteria for a person to become the member of Lok Sabha. What are the main criteria? Please underline the first line. To be qualified as a candidate and to be elected as a member of Lok Sabha, he or she must be a citizen of India. First point. First qualification for the membership of Lok Sabha is he is a citizen of Lok Sabha, India. The person who is standing for the candidate as a Lok Sabha should be a member or a citizen of India. Second point, he should be an age of 25 or more. So, can you stand for an election to Lok Sabha? No. A person of 25 years and above can stand as a candidate. Third point, he or she should not be having unsound mind or insolvent. Unsound mind means aswasth person, aswasth Vyakti, a person who is not perfect. Okay, in mentally he is not perfect, unsound, aswasth. Then who is an insolvent person? Insolvent means diwaliya. A person who is a bankrupt is called insolvent. The company has been declared insolvent. The company is declared bankrupt. Okay. Who is not having enough money to pay what you owe. That is called insolvent. Okay. So, fourth point, he should not be an employee of the central or the state government. He must not be a proven criminal also. Government employee nahi hona chahiye. A person who is working in a central government office or a state government office is not supposed to become a candidate. उसको उसका job resign करने के बाद election में खड़े होना पड़ता है. Last point, he must not be a proven criminal. Proven criminal means, so I hope you have underlined this 4 lines. What are the qualifications for a person to become a member of Lok Sabha or membership of Lok Sabha? First, he should be a citizen of India. Second point, he or she should not be having unsound mind or insolvent. Third point, he should not be an employee of the central or state government. And fourth point, he should not be a proven criminal. Mark here, this is answer number 1, answer number 2 of section 1. Continuing, there should be a period of 6 months between 2 sittings of the parliament. A president can dissolve the Lok Sabha on the council of the prime minister. There should be a period of 6 months before 2 sittings of the parliament. How many sittings the parliament is having? We have studied in the last year. It is having 3 sessions. Parliament will meet for 3 times a year, and these meetings are called sessions. And that session, budget session, monsoon session, and winter session. So there should be a period of 6 months before 2 sittings of the parliament. Then the president can dissolve the Lok Sabha on the council of the prime minister. A member of any of the house of the parliament can attend the proceedings of that house and can vote in the same house. But a member of the cabinet ministry can attend the proceedings of both the houses of the parliament even if he is not the member of Lok Sabha. But if he or she is a member of upper house, then he or she can vote in that house only. So, if the person, the member of any of the house of the parliament, they can attend the proceedings of that house. If you are from upper house, if you are a member, MP from upper house, you can attend the meeting of upper house only. And you are having the ability to cast vote in the upper house only. But if you are a member of the cabinet minister, prime minister and his cabinet minister, otherwise chief minister and his cabinet minister, if you are member of the cabinet minister में membership है or you are a minister, cabinet minister है, then you can attend the proceedings of both the houses, upper house और lower house का meetings आपको attend कर सकता है, even if you are not the member of that house. For example, if you are a member of Lok Sabha and you are attending, you are the cabinet minister, you are having the ability to attend Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha. But if he or she is a member of upper house, then he can vote in that house only. Voting capacity कौन सा house का है उधर ही है. Okay? So if you are a member of Lok Sabha, you are a member of the House of Parliament, you are having the ability to attend the proceedings of that house and can vote in that house. But if you are a member of the cabinet ministry, then you can attend both the house. But आपका voting ability कौन सा house में आप member हो वहाँ. Okay? The state of Gujarat has a representation of 26 members in the Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha में हमारा गुजरात state को 26 members को भेज सकता है. So total how many MPs we are having from Gujarat? We are having 26 MP, member of parliaments to Lok Sabha. As we have discussed in the previous section, the term of Lok Sabha is 5 years, but the President can dissolve it before if it is needed. The President is having the ability to dissolve the Parliament with the help of with the permission of Prime Minister to dissolve the Lok Sabha before 5 years. In case of national emergency, the term of Lok Sabha can be extended for 1 more year. If any emergency, national emergency like war or any epidemic or anything is happening, that time casting the vote is difficult. People, though they have to mingle with other people, that time this type of social distancing is not possible. In such situation, the President of India is having the right to extend the period of Lok Sabha for 1 more year. If the President dissolve the Parliament, it cannot be challenged in the court. Nobody is having the right to ask why the Parliament is dissolved. वो पूछ नहीं सकता है. Clear for you? Now we are moving to another important topic, that is quorum. What do you mean by quorum? Quorum is the number of members present in the House of the Parliament. Please underline. What is quorum? Quorum is the number of members present in the House of the Parliament. It is the number of members present and working in the House out of the total number of members of that House. Simply इतना सोचने का है, the number of members present in the House. In the House is called a quorum. Now, please underline the next line. The minimum quorum. अभी हम दोनों House का बोल रहे हैं. Minimum quorum of Lok Sabha, that is 1/10, that is out of 545 members, 55 should be present. Total 545 members में से minimum 55 members present होना चाहिए. That is the quorum of the Lok Sabha. And minimum quorum of Rajya Sabha, that is also 1/10. That is 250 members में से minimum 25 members present होना चाहिए. This is clear for you. For this, please, this is also an answer of question number 3 of section 1. What is the quorum for the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? Your answer will be under the heading quorum, second line, last word. The minimum quorum of the Lok Sabha should be 1/10. That is, out of 545 members, 55 should be present. Similarly, minimum quorum of Rajya Sabha too should be 1/10. That is, out of 250 members, 25 should be present. Answer number 3, section 1. Now we will be discussing about Rajya Sabha. As we have discussed earlier, Rajya Sabha, it is the upper house of the Parliament. It is a representative house of all the states and union territories of India. There are in all 250 members in Rajya Sabha. Now please underline the next line. First important point is Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament. Then second point is, underline, the members of the Rajya Sabha are indirectly elected by the members of legislative assemblies of the state and the union territories through a method of equivalent representation. दोनों यूनियन टेरिटरीज का लीडर्स, लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली, स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का ऑफ यूनियन टेरिटरी एज वेल एज स्टेट, they are getting equal representation for selecting the members of Rajya Sabha, and this is an indirect election. In all, the 238 members of Rajya Sabha are elected. Rest 12 members are nominated by the President. One question is there, why the President is electing 12 members or President is nominating the 12 members to Rajya Sabha? Why? What is the reason? These members, they are supposed to give their suggestions, knowledge to the President of India to help in ruling. For example, these 12 members, they will be some eminent people from various fields. Like some will be senior teachers, some will be senior scientists, some will be artists, sports persons, cultural field में से कोई होगा, social service sector में से कोई होगा, लिटरेरी फील्ड में भी से सब है. So why these people are selected? Because they should help the president in giving special knowledge and share their practical experiences in their particular field to help the president to make the rules safe. Okay. So these members are nominated, these nominated members, these 12 nominated members, they should be having special knowledge or practical experience with respect to literature, science, arts, culture, sports and social service. For example, you have heard about Sachin was the sports cricketer Sachin Tendulkar. He was a nominated MP of Rajya Sabha. Or another person was APJ Abdul Kalam. Before becoming the President of India, he was the nominated MP to Rajya Sabha. Then another one, actress Rekha, actress Jaya Bachchan, she was also a nominated MP to Rajya Sabha. Why? These people, they were from different fields. Here I am having some list of the nominated members to the Rajya Sabha in this present list. That is, one is Sri KTS Tulsi, another one is Sri Swapna Das Gupta, another one Subramanian, Dr. Subramania Swamy, another one is Dr. Narendra Jadhav, another one actor Sri Suresh Gopi, from another one is one Mrs. Chatterjee. Another one we are having our Mary Kom. At present she is from the field of sports. Mary Kom, she is also an MP. Then Srimati Rupa Ganguly, etc., etc. we are having right now. We are having 12 nominated representatives to Rajya Sabha now. Another important point we should note here, it is no person can be a member of both the houses simultaneously. दोनों हाउस में मेंबरशिप किसी को भी नहीं मिलेगा. ओके. Next point, qualification of membership of Rajya Sabha. Same we have discussed for the qualifications for the membership of Lok Sabha. The same thing, only the difference is there in the criteria of age. In Lok Sabha, a person should have an age of 25 years or more, but in Rajya Sabha, a candidate should have 30 years or more. Rest all the points are same, but we will continue. Please underline. To be qualified as a candidate and to be elected as a member of Rajya Sabha, he or she, please underline, must be a citizen of India. First point. Second point, he should be 30 years of age or more. Third point, he or she must not of unsound mind, insolvent or criminal. Fourth point, he or she should not be a government employee taking salary or holding any official office of profit. Okay, these are the 4 points for the membership of Rajya Sabha. This is also answer of question number 2 of section 1 that we will discuss later. Now, while discussing about the state of Gujarat, the state of Gujarat is having a representation of 11 seats in the Rajya Sabha. Do you know who are the 11 members of Gujarat? 11 seats in the Rajya Sabha, 11 representatives from Gujarat. Do you have any idea? We are having Ahmad Patel, Narendra Bhai Ratwa, Ami Yaknik, Shakti Singh Gohil, they all from Indian National Congress. Then from BJP we are having Jugalji Mathurji Thakur, Subramanya Jaishankar, Manshukh L. Mandavia, then Parsottambai Rupala, Narhari Amin, Ramila Ben Bara and Abhay Bharadwaj. These are the 11 members, those who are having membership in 2020 or the present Gujarat in the Rajya Sabha from the state of Gujarat. Yes, continuing with our topic. Rajya Sabha is the permanent house. Please underline. We have seen that Lok Sabha is not a permanent house, but Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. You are supposed to give reason why Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. Answer is, it cannot be dissolved. Why Rajya Sabha cannot be dissolved? Lok Sabha will be dissolved after 5 years, or if it is not working properly, the president has the right to dissolve it. But Rajya Sabha cannot be dissolved. 1/3 of its members retire every 2 years. That is period is 6 years. Every 2 year जो 6 year complete होता है उसका retirement होता है. That is 1/3 members of its will be retiring every 2 years. And the same वो retire होगा, वो जगह पे दूसरा आ जाएगा. Same number of members are elected and their period, the tenure of the member of the Rajya Sabha is 6 years. But the tenure of the member of the Lok Sabha is 5 year. सब साथ में आएगा लोक सभा में और सब साथ में जाएगा. Whereas राज्य सभा में ऐसा नहीं है. 6 years है उनका टाइम पीरियड और 6 years जिसका कंप्लीट हो जाएगा वो रिटायरमेंट हो जाएगा और दूसरा उसका जगह पे आएगा. दिस members of the Rajya Sabha, that is Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. Every 1/3 members will retire after their 6 year के बाद वो रिटायर होके जाएगा, उसका जगह पे दूसरा आ जाएगा. However, the members are eligible for re-election or re-nomination. They can come after their 6 years. If they are selected for the next time, they will be coming back. Okay. Now come to page number 75 of our textbook, first paragraph. Generally, both the houses of the parliament meets for 3 times a year. These meetings are called as sessions, that is the budget sessions, monsoon session and winter session. This we have already discussed last year as well as today we have discussed this. So, the house of the parliament, the houses of the parliament, they will be meeting, they will be conducting their meetings, and that meetings are called sessions. And there will be 3 sessions, that is budget session, monsoon session and winter session. Now, next point is the Vice President of India heads the office or the chairman of Rajya Sabha. So, who is the chairman of Rajya Sabha? The Vice President of India. Third point, the Vice Chairman of Rajya Sabha is elected by the members of the Rajya Sabha from among themselves only. So, chairman is chairman of Rajya Sabha, Vice President, and the Vice Chairman of the Rajya Sabha is elected from the members of the Rajya Sabha. Who was the first chairman of Rajya Sabha? First chairman of Rajya Sabha of independent India. Yes, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. We have studied in our smaller classes. So tell me, who is the present chairman of Rajya Sabha? So present chairman will be the present vice president. Who is the vice president of India now? Venkaiah Naidu. We have discussed in the first lecture, part 1, we have discussed. Vice President is Venkaiah Naidu. He is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha and he will be presiding the sessions of the parliament. How many sessions are there? 3 sessions. Which are they? Budget session, monsoon session and winter session. Clear? Now moving to the next topic, the Speaker of Lok Sabha. The main function of the speaker is to see that the proceedings of the Lok Sabha gets organized in a prescribed form to maintain discipline, order and dignity of the house, as are the topmost functions of the speaker. What are the different duties of the speaker? You know who is the speaker? आपने ये टीवी में देखा होगा, लोक सभा चैनल पे और इवन न्यूज़ में भी आता है. One person sitting, all the ministers, they are discussing the topic. तब ऊपर बैठकर silence, 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 सुनिए, ये सब बोलता है ना. He is called the speaker. He is what is the duty of the speaker of Lok Sabha? Is to Lok Sabha get organized in a prescribed form, maintain discipline, order and dignity of the house at the topmost functions of the speaker. Speaker का duty ये सब है. Now, the members of the Lok Sabha elect their, how the speaker is selected? Speaker and deputy speakers are selected from the Lok Sabha. How they are selected? They will be elect their speaker and deputy speaker from among themselves, that is from Lok Sabha only. The speaker presides over the sessions of Lok Sabha and maintains and control its function. उसका ड्यूटी क्या है? मेंटेनिंग एंड कंट्रोलिंग इट फंक्शंस. यहाँ डिसिप्लिन बराबर हो रहा है, आजू आपस में क्या क्या बोलता है वो डिसेंटली बोलना चाहिए. डिग्निटी ऑफ द हाउस कीप अप करना है, फालतू वर्ड्स यूज़ नहीं करना है. they have to use good language. If they are not working properly, if they are not speaking properly, they will be getting warnings. The same thing. हमारा अंपायर जो करते हैं क्रिकेट में, अंपायर्स जो करते हैं, जैसे दे आर वो मैनर्स कीप अप करना है, रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस के हिसाब से जा रहे हैं क्या ना, वो सब देखने का है. Who presides the meetings of Lok Sabha? The speaker presides the meetings of Lok Sabha and he maintains and controls the functioning of Lok Sabha also. The speaker expects discipline from the members of the Lok Sabha. Speaker will say, he is having the right to say to the people that maintain discipline. The speaker is the protector of the dignity of house. Please underline why it is said that the speaker is the protector of the dignity of the house. Why? The above points are, this can be come as a question for give reason. And the decisions of the speaker in the house are final and conclusive. कोई डिबेट चलता है ना, दोनों आपस में झगड़ा करता है, वही टाइम पे फाइनल डिसीजन स्पीकर का है. अभी आपका ये जो बोला ये फाइनल है, ऐसा इसने कभी भी बोला तो वी आर सपोज टू, द अदर मेंबर्स आर सपोज टू ओबे हिम. Now how the speaker is selected? Already he is also a member of Lok Sabha. Now how the procedure of selection of speaker? The speaker can belong to any of the political party or even have a strong support of any political party. Main thing, he belongs to any one political party. But after being appointed as the speaker of Lok Sabha, it is expected that the speaker carries out the proceedings of the parliament in a firm and impartial manner. He will be either from ruling party or from opposition party. इलेक्शन होता है, स्पीकर का इलेक्शन होता है, जो मैक्सिमम वोट मिलता है, ही विल बिकम द स्पीकर. एंड आफ्टर वंस ही इज अपॉइंटेड एज द स्पीकर ऑफ लोक सभा, ही इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू कैरी आउट the meetings, the proceedings of parliament in a firm and impartial manner. दोनों रूलिंग पार्टी opposition पार्टी सबके साथ इक्वली बैलेंस करना पड़ता है. If he is from ruling party and he is supporting only the ruling party, then opposition party will create problem. दोनों के हम क्लास में हमारा क्लास लीडर्स को CRs को अपॉइंट करता है. अपॉइंट करने के बाद sometimes the CR will be a boy or sometimes a CR will be girl or both the CRs will be girls. But when teacher is not in the class and the girls are having the permission to talk and boys are not getting the permission to talk and the CR is writing only the name of boys, then boys will protest. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. आप एक CR बन गया तो आपका ड्यूटी क्या है? क्लास का डिसिप्लिन. जब टीचर नहीं है, क्लास का डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन करना है. क्लास टीचर्स नहीं है तो स्टाफ रूम में जाके टीचर्स को बोलना, सुपरवाइज़र का, आपका कोऑर्डिनेटर को बोलना पड़ता है कि हमारा क्लास में टीचर नहीं है, ये सब्जेक्ट है. कोई बात करता है जो रियल सिचुएशन क्या है वो सब रिपोर्ट करना है. There you are not thinking this is my friend so I am not talking about my friend, I will hide all the problems of my friend. ऐसा नहीं है. Same way the speaker, if he is from ruling party or from opposition party, once he become the speaker, it is his duty to place firm and impartial decisions. Okay? By gaining a majority of the members of the Lok Sabha on a resolution to remove the speaker. With this, a speaker can be removed from his post by giving a 14 days notice period. Okay. by gaining a majority of the members of Lok Sabha on a resolution to remove the speaker. With this, a speaker can be removed from his post by gaining 14 days notice period. Once we want to remove or change the speaker, we should have first we should make a resolution to remove the speaker. वो resolution approve करना है, उसके बाद 14 days का notice period देने के बाद उसको निकाल सकते हैं. All the speeches and criticism in the Lok Sabha is done by addressing the speaker only. आपने सुना होगा meetings, Lok Sabha meetings के time पे honorable speaker, whatever problems we are having, we are directly talking with speaker, not we are discussing. If I am the education minister and I am having problems with something, some problems happening in the education system, and I want to convey it, I will be talking to the speaker, and the speaker will be telling the problem to the concerned minister. Okay, then so first we will be addressing to speaker. The working in both the houses of the parliament can be carried out in either Hindi or English. The MPs they can speak in Hindi or English. But a person coming from a state, an MP coming from any of the state, he is not knowing Hindi and English, then what he will do? In which way he will communicate? So, but the speaker is having the right to give a MP to speak in his own language, उसका खुद का language. For example, a person coming from Tamil Nadu, he don't know how to speak in Hindi and he is not good in English also. He is having the permission to talk in Tamil. At the same time, he required the permission of speaker, but he can speak his own language and there will be translators will be there. Okay, so he is able to speak in his own language in case he does not know English or Hindi. Another point you should see that if a member of Lok Sabha remains absent for a continuous period of 60 days without informing the speaker, then his seat is declared as vacant. कंटिन्यूस 60 डेज मीटिंग्स में, लोक सभा मीटिंग्स में नहीं आ रहे और स्पीकर को इन छुट्टी का लीव लेटर नहीं दे रहे, विदाउट गिविंग एनी, नॉट लीव लेटर, दैट इज यू शुड इन्फॉर्म ऑफिशियली, दे शुड इन्फॉर्म द स्पीकर, देन दैट सीट विल बी डिक्लेयर्ड एज वेकेंट. सो टेल माय डियर चिल्ड्रन, हु इज द प्रेजेंट स्पीकर ऑफ द 17th Lok Sabha? Any idea you are having? Om Birla of Bharatiya Janata Party is the current speaker of the press, or who presides over the 17th Lok Sabha. Here you could see the picture of the present speaker of Lok Sabha, Mr. Om Birla. Now moving to the last topic of today, casting vote. During any proceedings of the House, there arises any question, matter or problem or discussion on any bill or act, and decision upon it is to be taken, especially when the number of votes in favor or against the matter are equal in number. Then in such condition, the speaker can give his deciding vote, and this vote is known as casting vote. This we have discussed last year in our text. Last year we have discussed. Remember, when a topic is, we want 2/3 majority, sometimes the members present in the passing of a bill or an act, that time the numbers will be equal. For example, some members will be cast, total number of members in the parliament, for example I am telling 100 members are there and the voting is there 50-50 ratio में. रूलिंग पार्टी का 50 मेंबर्स सपोर्ट किया है और ऑपोजिशन पार्टी का 50 मेंबर्स सपोर्ट किया है, टाई अप होता है, तो वो पास नहीं, वो बिल और या एक्ट पास नहीं होने वाला है. इन सच सिचुएशन देयर इज अ सिंगल वोट, एक वोट का ज़रूरत है और वो वोट कास्ट करने का एबिलिटी और राइट किसके पास है? स्पीकर के पास है. और स्पीकर इफ ही इज गिविंग टू रूलिंग पार्टी देन दैट 51 वोट हो जाएगा और दूसरों का 50 हो जाएगा. सो हु विल विन इन दैट? 51 वाला जो विन हो जाएगा. सो इन सच ए क्रिटिकल कंडीशन the speaker is having the ability to cast his vote, and that vote is called casting vote. The name of that is called a casting vote. Apart from such a situation, the speaker cannot vote. इसके अलावा स्पीकर का वोट का ज़रूरत और स्पीकर is not getting the chance to vote. Who was the first speaker of Lok Sabha? Any idea? Sri Ganesh Vasudeva Mavlankar was the first speaker of Lok Sabha. In the absence of the speaker, the proceedings of the Lok Sabha will be conducted under the leadership of a deputy speaker. That also we have discussed last year. Now in the absence of the speaker and deputy speaker, दोनों में absent है तो क्या? CR absent है तो assistant CR. दोनों सीएस एब्सेंट है तो हम क्या करता है नॉर्मली हमारा हाउस कैप्टन्स कोई है क्लास में से तो दे विल बी द सीआर फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर डे. सो व्हाट वी विल डू इन केस ऑफ आवर लोकसभा इफ द स्पीकर एंड डेप्यूटी स्पीकर्स आर एब्सेंट. स्पीकर एंड डेप्यूटी स्पीकर एब्सेंट है तो व्हाट हु विल बिकम द स्पीकर फॉर दैट डे? द प्रोसीडिंग्स ऑफ लोकसभा विल बी कंडक्टेड अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ ए स्पीकर्स पैनल. And who are the members of the panel? It is consisting of a senior, experienced and a familiar man who is familiar with the proceedings of the parliament. They will be experts from different political party. कोई भी एक पार्टी का नहीं, अलग अलग दो तीन पार्टी का leaders. Experienced speakers panel means that is a senior, experienced as well as a familiar person, people from different political parties. I hope you understood today's topic. With this, we come to an end of today's topics discussions. Now we are moving to our worksheet. Now come to worksheet, page number 82 of our textbook, section 1. Answer the following questions. Question number 1 we have already discussed in the first video. Moving to question number 2. What is the eligibility of a member of parliament? Here I am asking you to write both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. For example, in your examination you are getting a question, what is the eligibility of a member of a Lok Sabha? Then it will be confusing for you. So better you study, prepare with both the questions. So for that you should come to page number 74 of your textbook. Answer you will be writing like this way. The first heading will be qualification for member of Lok Sabha. Page number 74, qualification for membership of Lok Sabha. Under that, first 4 lines already I told you to underline, but still again please underline. To be qualified as a candidate and to be elected as a member of Lok Sabha, he or she should be a citizen of India. 2, should be 25 years or of age or more. 3, he or she should not be having unsound mind or insolvent. 4th point, he or she should not be an employee of the central or the state government. 5th point, he must not be a proven criminal. Okay, so eligibility for the member of Lok Sabha. Now second point, eligibility for a member of Rajya Sabha, page number 74, last paragraph, first line, heading qualification for membership of Rajya Sabha. Underline and write first point. To be qualified as a candidate and to be elected as the member of Rajya Sabha. First point, he should be a citizen of India. Second point, he should be 30 years of age or more. Third point, he or she must not of unsound mind, insolvent or a criminal. Fourth point, he should not be a government employee taking salary or holding any office of profit. Clear for you? Now, question number 3 of section 1. What is the quorum for the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? Same, page number 74. Under the heading qualifications for membership of Lok Sabha, second paragraph, quorum. Second line, The minimum quorum of the Lok Sabha should be 1/10, that is out of the 545 members, 55 should be present. Similarly, the minimum quorum for Rajya Sabha 2 should be 1/10, that is out of 250 members, 25 should be present. Answer number 3, section 1. Moving to question number 4, how are the members of Rajya Sabha elected? How are the members of Rajya Sabha elected? For that, please come to page number 74, under the heading Rajya Sabha, line number 2. The members of the Rajya Sabha are indirectly elected by the members of the legislative assemblies of the state and the union territories through a method of equivalent representation. In all, 238 members of the Rajya Sabha are elected. Rest 12 members are nominated by the President of India. Hope you underlined the answer. Now, moving to question number 5. How is the Speaker the protector of the dignity of the House? This question you can ask or you will be getting for give reason also. How is the Speaker the protector of the dignity of the House? For that, please come to page number 75 of your textbook. Page number 75 of your textbook, under the heading the Speaker of Lok Sabha, first paragraph, complete. Starting from the main functions of the Speaker is to see that the proceedings of the Lok Sabha get organized in a prescribed form. Full paragraph you are supposed to write. Answer number 5. Now, remaining questions we will discuss in the next lecture after discussing that topic. Now come to question section 2, give reason. Explain giving reasons the following statement. We are having only one question for today, that is question number 2, that is Rajya Sabha is the permanent house. Please explain that. So for that, please come to page number 74, last paragraph. Qualification for membership of Rajya Sabha. There, नीचे से third line, last third line. Rajya Sabha is the permanent house. Have you seen? Start from there. Rajya Sabha is the permanent house. It cannot be dissolved, but 1/3 of its members retire every 2 years and the same number of members are elected. Thus, the tenure of the member of the Rajya Sabha is of 6 years. However, the members are eligible for re-election and re-nomination. That is answer number 2, section 2. I hope you understood this section, today's section clearly. Yes. So, what are the things you are supposed to do? Write the main points of today's sections. The question answers which we have discussed, please copy it into the notebook and study. Prepare with the extra questions also. So, hope you understood. Please read the section thoroughly. I am taking only small points, bit by bit I am teaching you. This section is little hard for you, I know, but you have to cooperate with me. You have to read 2 or 3 times this section. Hope you understood today's section. We will see tomorrow with the next lecture. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.